Hi there, this is online tutorial 7 at the courthouse. So let's take a look at the answer to the last question I set for you on online tutorial 6. What is the emergency in Mrs. Tanos's case? Well, the answer is she's about to be made homeless, and the purpose of being at this court in this instance is to apply to stay or stop the execution of warrant of possession of her home for non-payment of mortgage. Let's move on to arriving at the courthouse. This is page 8 of your course material and page 11 of your study notes. So, you arrived at the courthouse. You may know the date and the time and the location of the case, but you don't have any idea to which court the case has been allocated. Courts don't just have one court in them. They may have 10, 12, 15, or in the case of the Royal Courts of Justice, 52 courts. So, the only way that you'll be able to ascertain which actual court the case is allocated to is to look at the listings, and these can be found after you pass through security in the foyer of the court. Nowadays you can also check the listings online before you leave in the morning for the hearing. Sometimes there'll be several other cases listed at the same time, which you may think is rather strange. This happens when several cases that have listings of 10 or 15 minutes are clumped together in what they refer to as the 10:30 listings. They're not listed in any particular order, so your case may be at the top, in the middle, or at the bottom, and therefore you will only know for certain when the case is called into court if yours is first on the list or the last on the list. So you need to ask counsel whether they're ready to go into court or they need more time. There's one major problem. You realise you haven't met your counsel or client before, so how are you going to locate them or recognise them? The simplest way is just to call out their name. Yes, nothing to be afraid of, it happens all the time. If you go to any court at 10 o'clock in the morning, all you will hear is names being called out all over the place. Tina Tanos over here please, etc. Once you've located your client and counsel, you need to hand over anything to counsel that the solicitor has requested you to do. So pass on anything straight away. And then you should find out whether counsel is ready to go into court, or whether he needs or she needs extra time. Registering with the usher, and you can see the meanings of this on page 12 of your study notes, is an important part of the process and part of your job. This tells the usher that you're ready and that all the parties are present and that who everyone is, whether they are ready to go into court, etc. When giving counsel's name, you should always have the correct spelling and pronunciation, because the usher passes this directly to the judge. You'll find the script for registering with the usher on page 9 of your course material.